West, I don't want to see him on red carpets anymore. I hope that his partner is okay, because that whole thing was very uncomfortable, I think, for most women to watch, and I don't want to see it or hear from it any further.
Woo! Y'all, this Grammy stunt got folks talking nonstop. Bianca Censori pulled up damn near naked and the internet went crazy. And instead of shutting it down, Kanye actually defended it. Like, sir, what? Now, you already know that just made the backlash even worse. But here's where it gets even messier. Kim is finally speaking out. And let's be real, she's got every reason to. At the end of the day, Kanye is still the father of her kids, and him pulling stunts like this, yeah, that's definitely got her feeling some type of way. So what exactly did Kim have to say about all this? And how is Kanye reacting to the backlash? Oh, trust me, you don't want to miss this tea. Stay locked in. The Grammys went down Sunday night, but let's be real. Nobody's talking about the awards. The only thing anybody can't stop bringing up? Kanye and Bianca's little red carpet moment. So, yeah, pulls up looking regular, rocking a t-shirt, pants, and his signature shades. But Bianca? Oh, she understood the assignment, or maybe overdid it. Sis dropped her fur coat and was basically naked in a sheer bodysuit, serving up a whole lot of skin for the cameras. And just like that, the internet lost it. Then, on February 4th, 2025, while heading to a recording studio in LA, Kanye literally asked a photographer to ask him how he felt about beating the Grammys. And of course, in true Kanye fashion, he proudly declared, "We beat the Grammys." Bianca? Oh, she was right there laughing like it was the funniest thing ever.
How was to beat the Grammys?
How was it to beat the Grammys?
We beat the Grammys.
Now, this was probably Kanye doubling down on the flex he'd already made on Instagram. Right after their red carpet moment, Ye posted screenshots of Google searches showing that Bianca's name was trending just as much as the Grammys themselves. And then came the post, "We beat the Grammys." Oh, but he wasn't done. He followed up with another bold claim. For clarity, February 4th, 2025. My wife is the most Googled person on the planet called Earth. Phew, somebody get this man a mic and a stage, because the monologues are endless. Oh, and the internet is not holding back, y'all. People are dragging Ye and Bianca all over social media for that Grammy stunt. One person straight up said, "I can't believe the Grammys let this happen." Another user got real sarcastic, adding, "The level of desperation you need to be suffering to pull a stunt like this is enormous." And honestly, it's hard not to agree with that. People just can't wrap their heads around this, with another person saying,
Everyone's talking about Bianca Censori getting naked at the Grammys on the red carpet with Kanye West. Now, the take is this. Everyone's like, this feels illegal. This feels like she's being controlled. This woman clearly doesn't want this. And to that I say, I don't think it was illegal enough, okay?
Kanye then went on to share a bunch of posts showing just how much attention Bianca's nearly naked dress was getting. One of the posts had a graph showing just how many people were now Googling her outfit after the ceremony. You could see Bianca Censori Grammys soaring up, while Grammy Winners 2025 was lagging behind a bit. Like, wow, her dress was definitely stealing the spotlight. Then there was another post showing a list of searches, with Bianca Censori Grammys sitting pretty at the top with over 5 million searches. And just to drive it home, Kanye dropped a third photo of Bianca in the outfit, her bottom fully on display, just to remind people exactly what was trending. Meanwhile, while Kanye's out here celebrating, the internet's in full-on meltdown mode. Photographer Chiara Gliana wasn't having it either. She hit back on the post, saying, "It's an easy win when a man puts a naked woman on screen." But Kanye didn't stop there. He took a screenshot of Chiara Gliana's comment about the whole thing and circled it in red. His caption, "This is my favorite part at Chiara Gliana. Watch these comments get shut off quick." Oh, Kanye's not playing. He's coming for all the critics, even on X, going on a full-blown rant. Meanwhile, folks were debating whether Bianca's outfit was a feminist statement or straight-up exploitation.
I debated acknowledging this at all, because that's exactly what this man wants, and I'm sure he has something to promote, because he disappears and only shows back up again once he has something to sell. But what are we doing? He has 2 daughters. One that is certainly old enough to be on the internet, and 2 young sons that he's supposed to be setting an example for. Not only does he have a God complex, but this is a man that also claims that he is a God-fearing Christian. And then he marries this woman who's 30 years old. She's the head of architecture at his brand. This is a smart, educated woman. Okay, maybe not smart, but educated. She is a bachelor's and master's in architecture. Ever since they've been together, He has paraded her around in the most obscene outfits I've ever seen, this one obviously being the most egregious.
Some even thought Ye and Bianca might get hit with legal action for her barely there look, but plot twist, the LAPD shut all that down. According to TMZ, as of February 3rd, 2025, no charges were being filed against them. So for now, it looks like Kanye gets to keep celebrating his so-called win. Welp, legal trouble or not, this little stunt just cost Kanye big time. Turns out Ye just lost a whopping $20 million thanks to that wild red carpet moment with Bianca. On February 3rd, 2025, a source spilled to Daily Mail that Kanye was supposed to perform 2 major shows at the Tokyo Dome in May, but now canceled. And why? Because Japan was not feeling it. The source said the reaction over there has been straight up horrified, and investors immediately pulled out. See, Japan is going through a big cultural shift when it comes to women's rights, and the Me Too movement is huge there. So this whole walk around naked situation, yeah, not a good look. Apparently to them, this wasn't just an edgy fashion moment. They saw it as a form of coercive control. And in Japan, that's completely unacceptable. Another insider even said investors are beyond mad about this. And since Ye has been living in Japan for almost a year now, this backlash, it's about to hit hard. So with all this chaos happening, Kim Kardashian isn't staying quiet. She's coming forward, and trust, she's not happy about what went down at the Grammys. According to sources, Kim is seriously rattled by Kanye and Bianca's stunt on the red carpet. The Skims CEO is reportedly disgusted and alarmed after Kanye had Bianca basically flaunting her nearly naked body for the world to see, like millions of people watching, and Kim's just out here trying to process that. Now let's keep in mind, Kim was married to Kanye for almost 10 years before they split in 2021. So yeah, this is hitting different for her. But beyond just her personal feelings, Kim's really worried about what this whole situation means for their 4 kids. I mean, imagine being the parent trying to explain this mess to your children. A source told the US Sun that Kim's fuming because Kanye seemed to be taking a power trip. He stood there fully dressed while Bianca's out here in this barely there outfit being paraded around like it's some kind of stunt. Kim sees right through it, and it's not sitting well with her. But beyond the drama of it all, Kim's main concern is how this affects their kids. What example is this setting for them, the source said, and for her daughter North, who idolizes her dad. What is Kim supposed to say now? And as for little Saint, she's worried about what his friends are gonna say. You know, kids don't hold back.
It's just like I still feel the need to not talk about it and protect it for my kids, and I always will feel that way, but God, if people knew, I just would never do that to my kids. It just is really crazy.
Now, Kim knows she can't just go toe-to-toe with Kanye to fix this mess. That would probably make things worse. So, it looks like she's just sitting tight and figuring out what her next move is. And that's not all. Kanye's getting called out all over social media as a hypocrite after a video resurfaced showing him shaming Kim Kardashian, giving her anxiety all those years ago. And let me tell you, this isn't helping his case at all, especially with everything going down with him and Bianca right now. Let's rewind to 6 years ago during the Met Gala season when Kanye had a whole conversation with Kim about the dress she was planning to wear. Now, she wore this form-fitting corset dress made from latex with these crystal droplets dripping off it. Kanye, being Kanye, said he didn't like when she wore tight outfits in public. It hurt his soul. He even admitted that back when they were together, he used to want her to look like other women, dressed in sexy outfits, but that it messed with him emotionally. Fast forward to him being a father of 4, and now he's saying corsets are too much. They're underwear, apparently. Kim naturally didn't vibe with this and told him he was giving her anxiety.
I just feel like I just went through this transition where from being a rapper, looking at all these girls and looking at my wife, oh, my girl needs to be just like the other girls, showing her body off, showing this, showing that. And I didn't realize that that was affecting my soul and my spirit as someone that's married and loved and the father of now with about to be 4 kids. Of course, it's a formal underwear. It's hot. It's hot for who though?
So the night before the Met, you're gonna come in here and say that you're not into a corset bun. Give me really bad anxiety. What are you talking about?
Why is that giving you anxiety to say that?
Because you knew last night I was having really bad anxiety and I don't need any more negative energy for you to now say that you're not into me wearing a tight dress.
You are my wife, and it affects me when pictures are too sexy.
You built me up to be this sexy person and confidence and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And just because you're on a journey and you're on your transformation doesn't mean that I'm in the same spot with you. So.
Okay.
But fast forward to today, and Kanye's out here encouraging Bianca to go full-on sexy for the cameras. Hypocrite, much? And then, in 2021 at the MAT Gala, Kim went full-on mysterious with a head-to-toe black bodysuit, even covering her face. But get this, sources say Kanye gave her the confidence to pull that look off. According to Peoples, an insider claimed Kanye gave her the courage to push creativity and people's imagination through art. Yeah, that sounds a lot different than the don't wear tight clothes vibe he had back in the day. But while Kanye's busy playing these mind games, Bianca's loved ones aren't exactly thrilled about this whole thing. According to the Daily Mail, Bianca's mom, Alexandra, didn't want to comment on the Grammy stunt, but her dad, Leo, apparently has plans to confront Kanye about how he's parading his daughter around in public. Phew, y'all, this whole situation is just wild. Like, no matter how this plays out, one thing's for sure, Kanye standing 10 toes down defending Bianca while somehow managing to have the upper hand in all this is just weird. And let's be real, knowing he ain't about to settle this anytime soon, but whatever happens next, best believe we'll be keeping you updated because this drama, oh, it's far from over. Stay tuned. Let us know in the comments. Check out my previous videos to stay updated on the latest and hottest teas. See y'all later.